Hey guys, it's Chelsa Messenger with Picks and Parlays. We're talking NBA. Headed to Milwaukee where the Bucks are taking on the Sixers. We've got a promo code for 20% off the entire site at picksandparlays.net. The code is SUPER. Bucks home favorites -5.5. Total is 231.5 on the advanced line. We've got the Sixers coming in at 39-20, 30-25-4 against the number. And meanwhile, the Bucks are 36-22, but 26-32 against the number. We've got Lee from ASA to break this one all down for us. Lee, the NBA is tough to handicap these days, it seems like. But what do you got for us on this one?
All right, we're going to look at the under in the Bucks 76ers game on Saturday. These two teams just met on Thursday night. They produced a total of 241 total points. Bucks led by 21 in that game, scored just 2 points in the final 5 minutes, but still hung on to win by 7. In that game, we're going to look at that game more closely and make some comparisons for this under bet. The 76ers shot 51% for the game. They were 12 of 27 on threes. That's 44%. Those numbers are both well above their season averages of 47.6% overall and a three-point percentage of 37.1%. Philly attempted 91 field goals in the game. That's a little bit more than their season average of 86.7. And of course, pace has a lot to do with what we're talking about here in the total. The Bucks shot really well. They shot 56% overall from the field. They made 20 of 40 threes. That's 50%. On the season, they shoot 48.5% overall and 39% from beyond the arc. So both teams shot exceptionally well just the other night to score 241 total points. Now, they did meet one other time earlier in the season. They scored 214 points, but that game was in overtime. And at the end of regulation, it was actually 93-93, so 186 total points, which would have stayed well under the total and this total. Now, Philly is second in the NBA right now in defensive efficiency. They allow just 1.076 points per possession. The Bucks had a slow start defensively, but they've gotten much better of late. They're eighth in defensive efficiency, allowing 1.107 points per possession. 76ers have the fourth best field goal percentage defense. They allow just 45.3% on the season. The Bucks are fifth at 45.4%. Now, we broke down the last game, and had these teams shot their season averages from beyond the arc and overall, Philly would have scored 94 points in that game, and the Bucks would have scored 101. So that number would have stayed well under. The total on the previous game, Thursday, was 223.5. Now we're looking at 231.5, so we've added some value. The odds makers have bumped up this total a little bit. And I think it has to do with the Bucks' over record at home. They're 20-9 over at home this year, but they are 8-16 to the under as a favorite of 7 points or less. Philly's 11-19 under on the road for the season. So all things considered, I expect like a playoff-like intensity for this game. These are two of the better teams in the East, and I do expect it to stay under the total of 231.5.